Another option I quite like is taking hands overhead. This one, be very, very mindful. If there's been any lower back issues, I'd say no. Keep the hands here. Because as soon as we lift the hands up, we're bringing extra weight to the upper half of the body. We're increasing the load. So it's so important that you're only doing this if your lower back is usually stable for you. So you could be letting the hands come up overhead. Shoulders can sink down the back of the body, and then you can lean forward with the arms lengthened out. That's one option. Another option is hands come up and overhead. Hands sink down and onto your head, and elbows come wide. And then from here, again, you just lean yourself up and forwards. There's less load with this one, which is quite good. Press down through the feet. Bring yourself all the way up and out to standing. Settle yourself into your practice. Choose whether you're going to come into all fours like last week to start with. Maybe you'll come and try a variety of different things with Parsvottanasana. See if you can find a feeling of life in your spine. The ability to sink down and into the hips, and then to open and widen across the shoulders. Coming back to your breath, so that your breath sinks down, and the movement of the body becomes more fluid as we breathe. Seeing if you can allow the body to breathe evenly and easily, naturally. Thinking of a feeling of length in the spine and an ability to release the shoulders. So even when the shoulders are moving in different ways, that we can find a sense of freedom within the shoulder joint. That we can find a way to allow the body to move freely. It might be that you're sitting with legs wide and taking the arms out and over to one side. It might be that you've decided just to sit quietly. It might be that you're lying on your back. Whatever you're doing, look for that feeling of aliveness through the body. So a feeling of aliveness in the legs, in the feet, in the torso, in the arms, in the hands. Look for that sense of gentle alertness throughout the body. So the body becomes more alive. You can also think of it that as the body becomes more alive, that the mind becomes quieter. So the mind remains active, it remains alert, it remains interested and curious. But the everyday thoughts start to still a little bit. Noticing the sides of your waist. Notice the sensations in the sides of the waist, and if there's any way for you to get a feeling of more movement, more openness. Think about the feet, the aliveness in the feet. So many little bones and joints within the feet. So many refined ways to move within the feet. Thinking about that gentle lift into the arches of the feet, spreading and widening across the balls of the feet. Then like that spine that comes down through the outsides of the feet. And really notice what part of your feet are touching the floor right now. What part of your feet are touching the floor, and what's the contact like between your feet and the floor? If you take your hands onto the floor, then think of the same thing for your hands. How do they meet the floor? I hope you've enjoyed your yoga practice today. I hope that you found something all by yourself for yourself. A little truth, a little nugget of beauty, whatever it is. And I hope you're finding that enjoyment of your body. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you come back and do lots of little moments of yoga in your day. Thank you.